Hi guys, thanks for joining me, DizzyAngelDemon, for another anime figure unboxing. Today I've got something a little different. It's by Kotobukiya, and it is from the Cu-Poche line of figures. And if you're unfamiliar with these, I would describe these as Kotobukiya's version of a Nendoroido figure. So these are posable figures that come with different accessories, and they are in the super deformed style, a little less chibi than Nendoroids are, but still I would say in the chibi style. It's not that different, but her head isn't as large as an Nendoroid. So if you haven't already recognized her, this is Asuna, and it's Cu-Poche number 17. So let's take a look inside. So very similar to an Android, this character does come in a blister pack with a bunch of different accessories, some different heads with different expressions, and a little square base to prop her up on. So I'm just going to open her up and we'll take a look at what comes with this lovely little Asuna figure. So at the bottom, taped to the blister pack, is a set of instructions. And it seems like they're telling, just from what I can see, it seems like they're telling you to glue little magnets onto her feet. And I'm looking at the base, and it is a metal plate on, there is a metal plate on top of the base, so that's something a little interesting. It's different than I'm used to with the Nendoroids that have the little peg system that sometimes is a pain in the backside, to say the least. So let's just see what we have here. It does still have the peg right there, the same peg system. You've got a magnetic base, but you still have some little slots there for the peg to go into. She's got various different hands. And let me get my camera in a bit better. There. So she's got different hands that you can use for posing her different ways. These here are for her sword. You can see there. And underneath the base, you've got the brand. So here we have Asuna, and this is just how she comes out of the box. As you can see, there's little ball joints in her ankles, her knees, her hips, I guess you would say. She can move on the waist, her neck, her arms, and her hands are ball jointed, but they can turn and whatnot. And you can position her head, tilt it around, and her ponytail is on a little ball joint as well, so you can kind of just move it if you want to make it like she's kind of in motion. This is my first Cu-Poche figure, and I'm liking her. The quality is really nice. The paint job is very good. There's some nice detail work on her. Yeah. All in all, I give this a good rating. So what to look at next? She comes with two different expressions. So she has, let me just take it out of the little baggie, an angry face, and a sleeping face. So what I'm hoping is that they do come out with a Kirito figure to accompany her. I think that would be really, really cute. There. You can see the quality is nice. The paint job is really, really good on the face. And the sleeping one. So this is what it looks like on the outside. And turn it around. That's what the inside is. The little area where the ball joint would go into to hold it. And all in all, these are really similar to the Good Smile Company's Nendoroido figures. I'm very, very pleased to see other companies coming out with a line of chibi figures because I really do like them. And it's an inexpensive way to expand on your collection. It's also a great way to get figures for a younger audience that may not have as much money to spend, because anime figures are collectible figures, they're not toys, whereas these here are kind of a little bit more like a toy. These figures are smaller and they tend to be a lot less expensive, so I think it just opens up collecting figures to a broader audience. Just to finish up, she comes with Lambent Light, her sword, her sheath, life gauge. So there's a lot of possibilities. It's going to be a lot of fun to pose her. As you can see here, she has little magnets in her feet, so she's super easy to prop up on her base. I think this is a huge improvement from Nendoroids, because many a times have I fought for the better part of an hour to try and pose them, only to have them fall off of their base because the peg comes out or whatnot. So I really like the magnets in the feet. They did the Kotobukiya tried this with a couple of their Bishoujo figures, the Freddy or Jason figures, and I didn't think it worked out so well because the magnets weren't quite strong enough. They would have to use a stronger magnet for those larger sized figures, but it's just great for this. Like, I don't think she's gonna fall. Whereas the Bishoujo figures fell right off. Anytime like my cats jump up on my shelf or something, especially my Freddy, not so much Jason, but Freddy always falls over. But yeah, I think it's really great. And her sheath actually just has a little peg that I can put it in there to show you, like so. And if you want, you remove the top from Lambent Light and put it in the sheath like so, or you can have it drawn, in which case you would have it like that. I just wanted to touch base on a few points that I may have missed. This is a non-scale figure of Asuna. It was released in December of 2014 by Kotobukiya, and it was sculpted by Naoki Nishimura. So let's take a look at some of the fun ways to pose her. This figure is of Asuna wearing her Knights of the Blood armor from the original Sword Art Online. And apart from the main figure, she comes with 2 additional faces, 5 alternate hands, her sword, or more accurately rapier, Lambent Light, its sheath, and her life bar. Also included is a magnetic base and 5 different pegs for posing her and her accessories. This figure of Asuna is really cute, well made, and lots of fun. Definitely a worthy addition to any fan's collection. Anyway guys, this has been kind of a little random and a little rushed, but hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested in getting the Asuna Cu-Poche figure by Kotobukiya, she is still available, I know for sure, on AmiAmi, because I was just on here checking it out. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not already part of the regular Freak Shows, and make sure to share this with your friends. Have yourselves a great day. Bye bye. It's